I am Liz from French Toast and Books, and today I am doing a July wrap-up, and I didn't read a lot of books during the month of July because I'm very busy. I have work and there was also the holidays. So I will read the 4 books I read. I'll give you your little review. If you want a review video, just leave me a comment below and I will actually record a whole video just reviewing that one book. Anyhow, so I read Onyx by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and it is book 2 in her Lux series. The first book, Obsidian, is where you meet Katie, who moves to West Virginia, and she discovers that her boy next door, the neighbor, is an alien, and she figures that out because she gets attacked and he comes and saves her, and he freezes time. It stops like this, and she isn't frozen, and he has to explain that he knows how to freeze time, and he has all these powers, and now he has used his powers near her. She is lit up like a firework, and that means that their nemesis, the Arum, is going to come after her, and so he has to protect her until the trace that's on her fades. I gave Onyx a very shaky review because I did not like the first half. I pretty much had to push through the first half just to get to the second half. I gave the first half 2 stars out of 5 because Katie was very, very just whiny, and she did not listen to her own thoughts. She was very, she didn't listen to herself. She denied everything she said. And then Damien, the alien boy next door, he was very rude, very jealous, and controlling of Katie, and I was not in the mood to read a book like that. But then the second half, lo and behold, the second half started amazing. The storyline picked up. Katie finally realized that she was denying everything and lying to herself, and Damien relaxed a little bit. And this book ended at one of the craziest cliffhangers I have probably ever read. It made me so charged for the 3rd book that I actually have it right there. It's Opal. So the next book I have is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and that is the first book in the Remnant Chronicles. And I actually have the second book right here, The Heart of Betrayal, because I gave The Kiss of Deception a 5 out of 5 stars. As I was reading it, I was just, boom, it blew my mind. Oh my gosh, it was so intense and a page turner. So for those of you who have not heard about The Kiss of Deception and me hyping it up so much, it is about Leah, who is a princess, and she's betrothed to the prince from the next kingdom over, and she's never met him and does not want to be married. She just can't handle it. She leaves. The day of her wedding with her handmaiden, she flees and goes as far away from her kingdom to a town called Terravan, and she tries to make a new life. Little does she know that the prince actually follows her to the town because he is furious that she left him at the altar, and he needs to find her and confront her. And then another side twist is that an assassin from the 3rd Kingdom is also trailing her because they do not want an alliance of the 2 kingdoms. And the whole time you're reading the story, you're trying to figure out who's the assassin and who's the prince, and what is Leah going to do with her life now that she's given up royalty such a great read. I'm sorry if I'm hyping it up too much, but I loved it so much. And The Heart of Betrayal, seriously, 2 days, and I'm horrible at showing this, but I'm like almost halfway. So super awesome read, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know, seriously, if you love it as much as I do. Anyhow, the next book is, it's another series starter called Freak of Nature by Julia Crane, and the series is called IFICS, which I shortened to iFix just because I thought it would be so much easier while reading it to say iFix, because iFix is the name of a corporation that has stolen Caitlin, our main character, to use her body as science, because she gets in an accident that riddles her body worthless, and essentially if she goes to a hospital, she's dead. So the iFix Corporation takes her away and makes her into a cyborg. And with being a cyborg, it means that she can't have emotion. She is a robot. She can't feel feelings and fall in love and have her memories. All her memories are wiped clean. Little do her programmers know that that was not the case. Caitlin actually does have feelings, and she can fall in love and make friends. She actually falls in love with one of her programmers, but she knows that if she betrays the fact that, and lets people know that she has feelings, that her memory will be wiped and she will be reprogrammed or shut down, and she does not want that. So she pretends to be a robot, all while feeling all these emotions and wondering why she was chosen to be a cyborg. And I gave this, I don't know if I said, but I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. The last book, because there's only, I don't know how to do this, four books I read this month, or this past month, and the final book was Don't Touch by Rachel M. Wilson, and this book I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. It is about Katie, who she actually enrolls into a art school, and this does not bode well with her family. Her parents fight a lot, and her father ends up leaving, completely packs up and goes away. And in order for Katie to cope, she makes a game that is Don't Touch, where she has to not touch anybody and also not let anybody touch her, so that her father will come home, because she strongly believes that if she isn't touched or doesn't touch anybody, her father will see reason and come back home and live with her and talk to her. It's not practical, and she knows it's not practical, and it probably won't happen, but that is the only way she can cope with this new family structure. And being enrolled in an art school and having a dream of being an actress, her game complicates things so bad, especially when she wants to try out to be Ophelia for the play Hamlet in the school. And she also notices this classmate Peter and is attracted to him, and her feelings get in the way being a teenager and having to deal with all of her anxiety and her OCD because of the stress that she's under at home and starting a new school. Definitely a great read. I highly recommend it. Definitely pick it up. It was really great. That is the sum of my TBR. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave your comments below, subscribe, and message me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you.